As the month persists, our president and the leader of North Korea have engaged in a pretty furious battle of name-calling. This all began when Donald Trump referred to Kim Jong-un as Rocket Man during his speech at the UN General Assembly. On September 21st, Kim Jong-un released a response in which he referred to Donald Trump as a frightened dog, a gangster playing with fire, and most interestingly, a dotard. A dotard is an especially weak, senile old person. Trump may be old and senile, but I would not refer to the President of the United States as weak. But then again, Donald Trump fell into the trap and continued the squabble by tweeting his response. Shocker, right? In this tweet, he referred to Kim Jong-un as a madman. This childish argument might seem unimportant, but Kim Jong-un has promised to blow this out of proportion like a 13-year-old girl who got her cell phone taken away. Thank you for watching, and join me next week for more world news.
Lights. This looks weird. Hello, welcome to Clay's Question Corner, where we answer questions you've been dying to have answered. Now, our box has been refilled, so now we have more questions to answer today. So, here's our first question. It says here, what do you like the most about art? What do I like the most about art? Well, art is a term that goes over a wide array of lots of different things. There's drawing and painting, and anything could really be considered as art. I think the real question is, what is my favorite part of art? Now, I think the best form of art is obviously video, because you get to see everyone talk and do everything they want all on video, and you'll be like, hey, look, that guy's doing something, and that makes me think about art and stuff. I don't know what I'm even talking about. If you could meet anyone on this earth, who would it be? If I could meet anyone on the earth, I'd meet SpongeBob SquarePants, because you always see him in his pineapple under the sea, but he's just alone down there with all his fishy friends. I mean, there's that pirate wants to see him all the time, but then he's like, oh yeah, I really want to go to this party, but this invitation's all smudged up because I live underwater. And they're like, oh yeah, he must not know the physical limitations of living underwater. Oh well, might as well throw him into the fire. SpongeBob logic for you. Here's a good one. Do you suppose that answering these questions would help influence your career choices sometime down the road? Absolutely not. So, yep, that's all the questions we're going to answer today, because Miss Noble wants my parts to be 3 minutes long. Under 3 minutes long, so probably going to have to cut out about 50% of all the questions I just answered. But if you'd like a question answered, make sure you put them in the box, and I'll make sure I can answer them. And also, go follow me on Twitter at ClayQuestionMan, and I'll make sure I can answer your questions there. So, see you all next time. Goodbye.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to me reviewing something other than Coheed and Cambria. This week, I'll be talking about the remake of It. Now, I'm going to be honest, and the first thing that I'm going to say about the remake of It is that I don't like this movie at all. Throughout the first half of the movie, we barely even see Pennywise at all. And while the acting for the kids isn't terrible, in fact, my favorite character in the entire movie was Richie. Mostly because he curses at every opportunity that he gets, and it adds to the dialogue of the scene. My real gripe with this movie is Pennywise. Like I said earlier, you barely even see Pennywise until the last half of the movie. In the remake, Pennywise is at his core an animal trying to survive, and the acting and the direction absolutely nails it. In the original miniseries, in 1990, Pennywise isn't portrayed as an alien or an animal. He's portrayed as a clown tormenting a town, and that's what makes it scary. The remake adds to Pennywise's ferocity and brutality while forgetting what made him scary in the first place. The Pennywise from 1990 could easily be real. Sometimes you can't take him seriously, and that's what makes the scary scenes truly creepy.
If you see...
Excuse me, sir. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor guy out.
Whereas, in the new movie, I didn't laugh because Pennywise was funny. I laughed because Pennywise wasn't scary.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a
A slow-moving plot and overall some pretty iffy direction makes me think that this movie doesn't deserve all of the praise and all of the hype that it's been getting. So, my score for it is gonna have to be a 5 out of 10.